Whew. Alright guys, a long day, drove up here. I've been looking around. I got caught up in the state park up here. Jam up, by the way. Finally got out here just kind of riding the roads, and I'm headed back to one of the corners of Pennyroyal. There's some ag fields, stuff like that, and I've already noticed a really distinct difference. I know that me and most of y'all know Adrian, we've done a good bit of scouting together this year, and I've always done a lot of early scouting, and even just riding the roads, just to see before season. I do that a lot, and he does too, and we talk a lot about it. At home by being Alabama, I see scattered deer movement. I see scattered patterns up and down the hills. It'll be congregated right to the food source, between the food source and the bedding. Here, what I'm noticing is, now I want to switch this, and I'm actually in what would be an ideal spot at home. What I'm seeing though is almost no trails. Matter of fact, while we got y'all, let's just go out here and check this little mud hole here. There's looks like actually a man-made water source. So, we don't have them at home either, but me and Big Green done made it all the way. Brand new shoes on her. She looks better. But yeah, it's definitely man-made water source. At home, what I was saying was, I drive up and down these roads, and you'll run into tracks in the mud. Now, they got good roads here too, by the way. It's a crushing run. But I'm not seeing that here. I'm in these. You got a bunch of oak trees. Again. Your locust trees. I don't think that's a honey locust, but it's one of the locust trees. We got a man-made slash four-wheel driver mud hole here. I'm hoping to see maybe some tracks in this, but I don't expect to, and I know that at home it'd be that way. So I'm already seeing differences here. Where I'm going connects to an ag field. There's one of their trails. It says foot traffic welcome. But there's not a track around this. That's a cutout field water source. Then there's the four-wheel drivers coming through. Back in my younger days, I'd been all up in that, but oh, wait a minute now. There's one set. Going both ways too, so that's the only deer tracks I've seen up here. That's a different deer there going the other way, but that's old. Of course, I got all this ag here, and this is what I've been worried about. I'm driving through all this stuff, and that's kind of what I was scared was going to happen. Is I'd get up here and I'd get caught up in some stuff that's just not, it's just not, the deer aren't there. And that's why I wanted to come up here in August. And I know that in September things are going to change. I'll be up here September 7th. So I'm driving to an ag field. I don't even know what that is. If that's a deer trail, I'm sitting here. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Got an orange tag. Maybe it's a hiking trail. So, but anyway, some of this stuff I was looking at, I really expected to see some movement through just the forest, normal forest stuff, woods, where the oak trees are, the briars, and all this stuff. And so far, no. There's nothing there. So we're headed to an ag field. We're gonna look at that and see how that works out. I'm thinking that's probably where the deer are congregated up here. I've seen tons and tons and tons of on the way in cornfields, I saw the cornfields. I saw all of the soybeans are short, man. And there's a chance that early September, some of y'all guys that hunt around, up here before, y'all can tell me, but from my little bit of knowledge of the soybeans, second week of September, I'm hoping maybe there's a chance there'll still be some good green ones. I have done enough research to understand that once they start to turn yellow, it's a lot more hit or miss. The deer kind of tend to leave it and start to move to these acorn flats. The hills, in a lot of places, they're not as bad as I thought. Back here where I'm trying to get to this plateau, I guess, for the lack of a better term. But this ridge runs out where this road that I'm on, and it runs out into an ag field that is not actually on public, but the public borders it. And I was wanting to look into that and see. And hopefully, I might be able to find something. I'm thinking I want to at least find this first night. Find some deer, find at least the majority of the deer. Where are the deer feeding? Then I'm going to try to go from there and backtrack them to the bedding. I've got the rest of today. It's almost 6 o'clock. And then I'm going to try to get up real early in the morning. So, day one, man, it's been great. Took me a lot longer to get here than I thought. I'm hoping that in the morning I can get up real early, get out here. I want to go down. I want to talk to the game wardens. I may film some of that. Ask all the questions I need to ask to make sure that I understand the laws and the rules here. I've never done an out-of-state hunt before, so I'm trying to. You don't want to mess that up, I don't break any laws that I know of, and I want to make sure I know them all so I don't break any. So anyway, it's so far, man, it's been awesome. I've seen 2 big bucks on the way here, 1 in Tennessee, 1 in Alabama, and I'm hoping to see Mufasa. Happy hunting.